Good afternoon, everybody. This is Robert, and today I have the pleasure of reviewing one of the first smart cases by Rochester Optical. They're in Rochester, New York, and I'm sure anybody who's been on Google Plus here lately and Twitter have seen some of their products. They also have the GPLC frames with the smart gold lenses, which I also have a set of, and they're awesome. But this here is the case for glass storage, and it's really nice. I like it, and it has a lot of cool benefits. They give you like a little exploded view here just to show you kind of what's in it, what you can do with it. The case is made of a nice durable PVC plastic. It's got a nice hinge system at the bottom. What I really like is the ability here with these little holes where you could put a small lock where you could actually lock the case shut so no one can get into it. The clasps on the front are very sturdy. They keep it closed very well. So this is a nice unit. So let's open it up. And of course I wanted to be able to use my phone to do the video so you could see how glass fits in here, but being with the size of this and kind of working with it, was hard to do it with one hand, so I decided to use glass for the video. And I'll just obviously show you where glass fits in, but this isn't what comes in it. I've put this in here because I was kind of like thinking about how I want to arrange some of the accessories and things that I want in it. So let's get into first where glass goes. So as you can see here, it's got a nice cutout that's like identical to the glass frame. They give you plenty of room for the prism right in this area. And glass fits in here very securely, very snug, and it works great. As you can see here, I already have a USB cable sticking up in here for charging, because right under here, you just remove this little foam piece that stores your plug, which is kind of cool. It has room for a Mophie battery in the bottom. Now, this was my battery. They didn't send the battery, but and this is only I think a 4,000 milliamp, but I think it'll hold up to 6,000 milliamp inside the cutout here, to where you can actually have dual ports. But this one's a single port, so you can plug your glass up, store your glass. It'll charge while it's in storage. When you're ready to use it, take it out, unplug it, and you're good to go. And then you just would recharge your battery, at your first opportunity. The only thing I see that could possibly be a little different is the wire storage. Now this is a long USB cable, and I'm sure if I had a shorter one, obviously it wouldn't be as tangled up. And they give you an area up under here where you can kind of stick the unused part of the cable where it's wound up. But other than that, it fits great. It's secure. This doesn't move around at all, especially when that foam piece is on top. It's in good shape. Up here at the top, you see this section here, and I've already got one of my lenses in it, is storage for the Google supplied lens for the sunglass, or you can also put the one that's the clear. I don't ever use the clear, I use a sunglass, so I'm going to keep that in storage. And again, it fits in nice and secure, snug. It's not going to get damaged. So let's put this back in here. So over here you have a actual glasses case where you can store your regular glasses. If your GPLC frames or other frames are already on glass. Now, one nice thing is that when I do have my GPLC frames attached to Google Glass, they fit in here perfect. I don't have to take them off. So I could use this to store my regular glasses if I wanted a backup pair. But right now what I've got in, this is a nice glass cleaner there that Rochester Optical provides you. But right here, so I have my GPLC frames with my smart gold lenses and my earbud in the case. That way, if I want to take my contacts out, but I want to keep wearing glass, all I got to do is pop the frames on, my Google Glass frame, and take my contacts out, and I'm good to go. Obviously, I would keep this up in there so that way I can clean the lenses, because when you put these on and off, you're going to get fingerprints on them. So I think it's important to carry the lens cleaner with you. So obviously, you can see here, this is the lens cleaner that Rochester Optical provides with your GPLC frames. And what I've done is this right here is the holder for the sunglass lenses that Google sends you with Google Glass. But what I've done is, because there's little retainer screws on the GPLC frames, and what I've done is I just put my screwdriver in the holder. That way I can store it. It won't scratch anything. I stick it right down here in the bottom, and it's nice and secure. I put my lens cleaner on top of it, and then I can fold this up and just stick that in there, close it up, good to go. Which is really nice. So, oops, shouldn't have slammed that shut. But it's a nice unit. It's got a lot of potential. It's very secure, very sturdy. The foam is secure. The only thing I think would be beneficial is in this area right here is normally for the Google Glass pouch that you get from Google. I personally don't use the pouch at all. Have never used the pouch. I don't like it. So what I would like to see maybe is an option to where you could have this still with the foam and maybe cut out for these components, or maybe something different like that. I don't know. I just think that would be good to have an option there to where you can carry that, because I don't want to carry the pouch, but I do want to carry these items. And if the pouch were in there, then you wouldn't be able to put that in there. So I think that's going to be pretty beneficial. But this is a nice unit, and I think it's really going to be a good seller for them. So hope you enjoyed the review, and I appreciate you watching.